one. Alrighty. Alrighty, hi everyone, and welcome to Tea House Mimics Pickup D&D. Pickup is our version of a West Marches style campaign where you'll see me at every monthly session, but we have a table with a different party every month, which is really exciting. And with that being said, this week's party is going to be made up of this lovely crew you see before you. Let's go ahead. If everyone wants to go around, say their name and their character name really quickly. Give us a little quick character intro. I'm going to throw it off to Adrian to get us started.
Okay, great. Yes, my name is Adrian. I'm playing Owyn Solane, a human bard whose only goal in life is to be as entertaining as possible.
Excellent. Amazing. Marc, how about you?
My name is Marc. I'll be playing Rook Brambletide, an orc barbarian who is admittedly a little too nice.
Fantastic. Nelson, how about you?
Hi, I'm playing Grugnir Jr., dwarf barbarian, intelligence of 4.
Fabulous. All right, and finally to wrap us up, Meg.
Hi guys, my name is Meg. I'll be playing Vy'ral, a drow wizard who has fallen her way upwards into being a very successful divination wizard. Not by any intent on her part. She's very
Amazing. We love following up. Alrighty. So thank you all so much for joining the table this month. Before getting into the session, I have a few quick announcements just for Tea House upkeep. First of all, Echoes in the Grey City will be back tomorrow at 8/7 Central. We also have our Daggerheart one-shot that's going to be led by GM Mateo next Saturday, and that's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And September 2nd, we have Keith Baker and Jen Ellis joining us for a chat about their new TTRPG setting. Also coming next month will be an interview with the creators of Hearth and Horror, and we're going to have more information about that both in the Discord and also on our social medias. So keep an eye out for those details coming up. And finally, we are going to be launching a new Tea House logo. You can actually kind of see it down there. One of the examples down in the corner of the screen. And we're going to be updating all of our merch soon. So if you're a big fan of the current logo, that kind of looks a little bit like Tea House Mimi, so we've been told. If you're really into that logo, go ahead and check out our merch. It's gonna be gone soon. So if you want some legacy merch, now's the time. And with that, I think that's all of our announcements. We ready to start an adventure?
An adventure.
Alrighty, y'all. Let's get going. So to start out, Owyn, you've just put down your beer at the tavern that you're visiting. It's nothing special, but it'll do for the night. You're somewhere outside of the city of Lasier, and you've made a pit stop for the night before you head on to your next destination. You realize that you could probably use an outhouse sooner rather than later. So you push back from the bar and go looking for a place to take care of business. And as you're searching down a back hallway, you find a door with a note tacked to the top of it that reads, "Witch in need of security for important gathering." And below this note, carved into the door, reads, "If prepared for adventure, please knock." How would you like to proceed?
Well, of course, obviously, I'm gonna knock.
All right. As soon as you knock, a door opens into a room with art filling the walls, trinkets that look like they could be from far off lands, and you see a few other adventurers standing around a desk with a goose wearing a conical blue hat sitting on top of the desk. And how would you like to react to this scene?
So right now, all I see is the goose.
You see the
Like
goose.
the only human, the only life form there is a goose.
You see the goose, and you see 3 other looks like potential adventurers.
Okay, great. First thing I'm gonna do is greet the goose. Hello, little goosey. Hi, buddy. How are you, goosey? I love your hat.
The goose says, "Hello, new adventurer. My name is Wayne," and he sticks out his little arm, his little wing. I couldn't think of the word wing for a second. Sticks out his little wing and says, "Hello, my name is Wayne. It is nice to meet you. What is your name?"
Wayne, I'm Selene. It's nice to meet you, but you can call me Owyn.
Owyn. Well, it is just absolutely fantastic to meet you. These other adventurers, please introduce yourselves. Vy'ral, you've been here before.
Hello, so lovely to meet you. I can assure you that Wayne is a very reputable source of adventure that I've enjoyed many times over.
Very lovely to meet you, Vy'ral.
And you as well.
And I turn and I see what appears to be a lumbering orc right next to me. And hello, large fella. How about what's your name?
Oh, hey, name's Rook Bramblетide. Pleased to meet you. And, this goose talks. It's crazy. I've never seen a goose before, but he's a cute
I just found that out myself. I gotta say, it's something crazy. I've never seen that before myself. Well, it's nice to meet you, Rook. I'm a very big fan of your straightforward thinking.
Thank you.
And then I'm sure I almost barely miss the dwarf that's right next to him. So, I see we've got another little buddy here. Hello, what's your name? Root beer.
Grugnir.
Okay, we're just gonna call you various grunting sounds.
His name is Root Beer? I thought I was sure you had introduced yourself as Grugnir before.
Grugnir.
Oh,
there is a Rook nearby.
Grugnir, that's a lovely name. Is that a family name?
excellent.
Grugnir.
I'll take that. Yes.
So I was under the understanding that there's a witch who needs protection. Is that you, Wayne the Goose?
I'm not a witch, but I do know some witches. And yes, they do have a witch who is in need of some protection. And just wanted to make sure before I send you all on your way, we're all good for an adventure. If so, please put your thumb in the air like so.
Oh,
I'm amazed that you even have a thumb to put in the air, Mr. Wayne, I have to say.
I'm a very special goose.
A goose's thumb is an interesting thing. I feel anatomically, I'm not exactly sure how that works with the wings and the bones, but I'll have to look into it.
I'm choosing not to question it.
You've heard of the boots with the fur? I'm the goose with the thumb. Alrighty, we are all prepared for adventure, and by we, I mean you. Okay, and Wayne hops off of the desk that he's been standing on, and he waddles over to a curtain, and with his wing and without his thumb, because gooses don't have thumbs, he pulls the curtain aside, and behind the curtain you see what looks to be almost a whirlpool of smoke. It's white mist kind of swirling around, and he says, "Alrighty, in you go!" Oh! And Wayne very quickly drops the curtain and says, "Before I go, I forgot something very, very important. This is a formal event. We have to make sure you are all dressed appropriately. And he says, and I know I have a spell for this somewhere. One moment. And he kind of waddles over to a bookshelf, starts kind of, digging through, pulls out a book. He's flittering through the pages, and he says, here we go. And he looks at the four of you and he goes, all right, bippity boppity boo. And all of a sudden, in a puff of smoke, you've all changed into some formal attire. Would you like to each describe what the formal attire that your character would wear would look like? Meg, you are on mute, my love.
You're muted.
I would love to. So Vy'ral, who I forgot to describe a little bit, she's a very average sized drow, about like 5'6", 5'7". She wears these black sunglasses inside, outside, day and night. And really it looks like there is no one home. When you look at her, she's just staring at the world as if she's taking it all in. She's wearing a sleek pantsuit. I would say like tuxedo style, very like well tailored. It's really all in the tailoring, but with very fancy adornments and like the cufflinks and the tie clip. She looks kind of like a Secret Service agent if they went all out on the accessories.
Okay.
This is incredible.
Incredible. Alrighty. Grugnir. What is Grugnir wearing now? Think we might have a connection issue.
Grugnir is wearing nice.
No, he's disappeared.
A nice disconnection.
Alrighty, we are back. And I know that everyone has anxiously been awaiting a description of Grugnir's outfit. So I will pass it over to you. Tell us, what is Grugnir wearing?
Grugnir is wearing nice flowing blues, and like it's still a tunic, but it's a very nice dark rich blue. He still has chainmail underneath and nice leather pants. Yeah.
Incredible.
Formal chainmail.
Yeah, formal chainmail.
Formal chainmail.
How about Rook?
Rook is Rook is a tall orc. He's about 6'5", 6'6", something like that. Kind of like long black hair, about shoulder length, and purple is kind of his color. So I feel like he's got like a crushed velvet purple tuxedo with like a ruffly shirt.
Okay.
And like a little black bow tie.
Incredible.
That feels right. Yeah. It feels very 1978, but also very, very current. You know?
Oh yeah.
That feels like the vibe.
Yes, as the kids say, what is it? Yes, slay. Excellent. There we go. All right, and finally, what is Owyn wearing?
Okay, so Owyn, who is 5'10", but will tell you up and down that he's a full 6 feet tall. Don't look it up. From bottom to top, we have the shiniest black shoes you have ever seen in your entire life. Just so shiny. Stockings that probably go up to the knee, but you can't tell quite where they stop because he's got 3/4 length black pants on. Very, you know that kind of have the puff out at the hips like jester style. Yep. Got a burgundy sort of top on, the kind with like the lacy thing happening up top, except the lace is out. There's no lace. It's instead an ascot that sticks way out, a white ascot right here.
Amazing.
Black vest, and of course, to top off the look, a large flowing black cape behind him.
Excellent. As everyone needs.
Bard in a cape, bard in a cape.
It just ain't a session without a bard and a cape, man.
Fabulous. All right, with that, and as I'm plugging my laptop in, I will continue DMing. But with that, Wayne says, "Alrighty, now that you are all looking spick and span and presentable for such a formal occasion, all right, through the portal with you."
Vy'ral jumps right and she goes, "Wee."
She goes, "Wee." What's everyone else doing?
Rook sees her just kind of disappear into the clouds and says, like, "Oh, this looks like fun. It's kind of like my old intros when I was a gladiator back in the day." And he'll just like kind of jump through.
What a lore drop!
And I missed it. I was through the portal already. Damn.
Man.
Grugnir jumps in without a word. Doesn't fully understand what the portal does, but sees people jumping in, so decides to jump in.
He's like, "All right, everyone else is doing it."
Basically, it's like a little bit like a lemming. It's like, yeah, all right, I guess we're jumping off a cliff. That's what we're doing.
In fancy clothes.
Yeah, and fancy clothes.
Jumped through a portal, would you?
Yes.
Owyn, being the last one of the party to jump through, is going to look at Wayne and be like, "Are you coming with us, Mr. Goose?"
Absolutely not. You have a good time now. And salutes you.
Aye, Captain. And I'll jump through while still saluting.
Excellent. Alrighty. Fabulous. Okay. Alrighty. You have all jumped through a portal and you have landed in the entryway of what seems to be a grand palace. You step through the portal onto hard stone floors, and you see that there are what look like vines draped like streamers throughout the castle, and this is a place decorated for a party.
Oh gosh, I was so busy trying to diagram what the thumbs of a goose would potentially look like. I forgot to take notes on what Wayne told us to do. A witch? We're protecting a witch?
That's all I heard. There's a witch that needs our protection, and now we're here.
Is there anybody, do we see anybody within our vicinity? Or is it just the streamered hall?
Yes, you do. You see what seem to be who seem to be servants walking around, making adjustments to the decorations, adding some more decorations here and there. Very there's some very busy bees wandering through this space.
I take the closest one's hand and I go, "Excuse me, so nice to meet you. Have you seen a witch around by any chance?"
He goes, what? Y- you mean
I'm still
the
shaking his
witch?
hand. The what witch?
Yeah, the witch she's somewhere around here. I don't know. She was kind of just barking some orders, making some
Oh,
changes to the party plans.
a head
And
witch in
then
charge, kind of.
I got sent on an errand. And I'm a little scared of her. Can I go back to my errand, so that
Of course.
I don't disappoint her? Okay, thank you. Bye. And he kind of scurries off.
Curious. Well, that's my best shot.
Yep, I'll fully get what's going on here, and so Grugnir just takes Vyral's hand and is just like kind of scared. There's a lot of people running around. It doesn't fully get it.
I'm gonna start shaking your hand. We've never been formally introduced. It's really nice to meet you. It's very incredible that you've joined us on this journey.
Alrighty.
Just kind of scared, almost like a child. Is just scared, doesn't get it, does not understand.
And Vy'ral doesn't sense that on you because she's got no passive perception. She's just like, what a day to be alive. Gotta find this witch. She's in charge.
The shades are blocking out everything else.
Yep. They're too busy blocking out the haters.
I have haters?
Is there any sign of the portal that we came through? And was anyone surprised to see us just magically appear where we did?
Excellent question. Rook, as you turn around to take a look into where the portal was you just came through, the portal is no longer there. However, right behind the space that you stepped through, you see that there is a large container set up in the middle of the room, and there, it looks like this is going to be the centerpiece of the event for the evening.
Like, none of the servants or anything were like, my god, who are these people who just randomly showed up here?
Yeah, none of the servants. A few of them. Actually, can I get a perception check from you?
Yeah. Once I find it.
With our tech luck this evening, good luck.
I was about to say, yeah, the real question is, can you?
Yes, that's going to be a 17.
17. Okay, you could tell they noticed that you all were there, but they are much more concerned with taking care of whatever is on their plate right now. They've seen you. Maybe one or two of them noted, like, who the hell are these guys? And then they, were too concerned and continued going about their business. But they have noticed that you're there. It's more of a they don't seem to care too much.
I've worked in service before, I get it.
I start asking other people, excuse me, have you seen the witch? Excuse me, have you seen the witch? I'm kind of in a hushed tone because I'm a little embarrassed that the first interaction didn't go very well. So she's just kind of people passing by going, excuse me, excuse me.
Meg, can you roll me a perception check? Or excuse me, not a perception check. Excuse me, a persuasion check.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
+1, baby. 5. Excuse me. I'm speaking under common. I forgot to switch to common.
Not a single one of these people has stopped for you. Not a single one of them. They are now actively avoiding you. You can tell that they're like going out of their path like a little bit wider because they don't want to be stopped.
Oh gosh.
That just makes Grugnir inch towards you more because now there aren't people around. Like the people are staying away, and he's like, "Great, we're safe. I'm not overwhelmed."
I just stand there, kind of like hands on my hips.
Well, I suppose the only thing we can do is to look around. It's a big castle. We'll find her eventually.
I think the first fellow I talked to mentioned something about them being upstairs, so we can go upstairs.
Sounds like a great idea to me.
Makes sense to me. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Since I'm already holding Grugnir's hand, I'm gonna reach over for Rook or Owyn's hand, whoever's closest, and swing them like a child and start looking for stairs.
Excellent. Okay, I am going to. Let's see. Can I get a collective investigation check from you all?
Let's go. We all just keep rolling ones. We never get the adventure started.
11.
Okay.
6.
I have good investigation. 13. Even though I rolled
Okay.
You roll a d20, right, for that?
Yep.
That would be a 19.
Yeah. So, Grugnir, you hear, you notice that all of the servants tend to be coming from the same direction. And you can hear a high-pitched voice kind of seems like maybe barking some orders coming through a doorway about 15, 20 feet from where you currently are.
Cool. I'm just gonna point. Just there. Just that.
What do you
Just
smell,
to
boy?
where all of the people are coming from.
What is it, boy? Speak to us, boy.
Just point to where everyone is coming from, and I'll just point and be like, there. Go. And start kind of walking.
Is that where the witch is, boy? We'd better go quick.
We've got nothing to lose.
You're stuck in the well!
What is boy just stuck in the well? Stuck in the well?
Amazing.
There's a well through that doorway.
Alrighty. As you
I'll
all
go first.
Okay, you're going first.
Don't be scared. Follow me.
Alrighty then, Vy'ral, as you walk through the doorway, I'm assuming you're going through the doorway that you were pointed towards. Excellent. As you walk through the doorway, you see a small frazzled woman standing on top of a table and barking orders. If you've ever seen a very stressed out wedding coordinator, that's the image we should all have. And she's saying, "Hey, I think we need more streamers in the entryway. And then can you go make sure that the punch is all ready and that there's plenty to drink? Okay, and you." And she points at Vy'ral and she says, "You don't work here."
Great observation. You're totally correct. Though I'd love to help out in any way I could. But first of all, I would like to ask, have you seen a witch anywhere?
And she kind of looks behind her and she says, "Is that a joke?"
Oh no, I've actually been told I shouldn't try joking. I'm not very good at it, so.
Oh, well, I'm a witch. I think that they probably referred to me as the witch. Did Wayne send you?
Yes, this fellow, his hand looks like this, and she shows her anatomical drawing of Goose. It's surprisingly good. You recognize the Goose by his thumb.
Delightful little goose. First fella I ever met that had a thumb.
And she kind of takes a closer look and she goes, "Yeah, that's Wayne, all right. Okay, righty. So you must be my security for the evening. Excellent. Give me one moment. And then would anyone like to roll me a perception check?
Love to. Never mind.
15.
Same.
I'm sorry, what were those numbers again?
It's gonna be a 3.
That's gonna be a 6.
Rick got a 15.
Ooh!
Okay.
You said perception,
Alrighty.
right? Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Alrighty. So, the witch before you, she says 1 second, and then suddenly disappears. And then you have the instinct to kind of turn around a little bit. And when you do, she is standing uncomfortably close to you.
Oh.
And she says, right this way, and starts to lead you all back to the room that you came from.
How did she do that, guys?
She's witch.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, let's go.
Who knows what her arcane prowess is
sure.
capable of.
So we'll go ahead and follow.
Alrighty. Fantastic. She says, all right, you all have one job for the evening, and it is very simple. Guard this. And she Vanna White gestures to the centerpiece that you noticed earlier. And the centerpiece is a large cylinder with what you can, if you look closely, it's made of completely of glass, and if you look through the glass, you can see that there is a almost comically large emerald ring that is encased in this glass.
Are we guarding the glass or the contents of the glass?
Good question.
You know what? That's a fair question. Yeah, no, you're guarding the ring. I would like for you to guard the ring, and make sure that no one steals the ring before I can use it.
Ooh.
Yes, you,
Question.
sir.
Yes, question. Must the ring remain unharmed?
Excellent question. Yes, it must.
Damn. I was going to eat it.
Please don't eat my ring.
Ingenious, though, truly.
I need it for later.
Are there any individuals that you may know of ahead of time that we should look out for?
Yeah. The elves.
Okay, is this a legitimate threat or is this racism?
It's not racism this time.
Can I look outside? Is it something that elves are automatically prone to? Should I even be here? Should I have taken this job?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably could have been more specific. It's like okay. Let me give you guys.
I'm concerned for myself. Somebody watch me, please.
No. It's not. I'm not raising elves. I promise.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to do anything wrong. This is one of the first couple jobs I've done.
And she says, "Let's just give me a second. Give me a second." So tonight, I am trying to propose to my girlfriend, who is an elf. Her siblings are not very nice, and I'm a little scared that they're gonna try and take my ring so that I can't propose to her. So yeah. When I say the elves, I mean the elves that my girlfriend is bringing with her for tonight.
Noted. Not
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Other elves.
And what level of force would you like us to employ if someone does try to steal the ring?
Well, that's a really good question.
Lethal? I'd assume not.
Bodily harm is acceptable.
Yes.
Bodily harm.
Ideally, no deaths. Mostly because that will likely become a very large political issue.
Are these people politically significant? We're going to be beating up politicians.
Politicians is one way of putting it.
What's the other way?
Royalty?
Oh my god, we're gonna be beating up royalty. Oh my
Only if
god.
they try and steal my ring.
And we can't kill them, so that makes things a little tricky.
I mean,
You guys are using a lot of real big words right now. Is it kill or is it no kill?
No kill.
No kill.
No kill? Great.
No kill.
I can do that.
No kill.
do that.
yeah, and I don't want to underestimate your skills. Maybe you can kill them, but you should not kill them. I don't want to question your abilities.
So kill. Cool. Let's go.
I mean, if one of her brothers makes fun of my hair again, then you may kill.
Okay, we'll keep our ears on. I've got sharp ears, elf, sharp ears.
What does the brother we're killing look like?
I tap your shoulder and I go, not killing, just maiming.
But she just said we could kill.
No kill, maim.
Only if he makes fun of my hair.
Oh,
if you hear him making fun of my hair, kill him on the spot. But
this is confusing.
If he tries to steal the ring, just beat him up. You can just beat him up.
Beat him
Don't kill him.
Okay, we'll beat him up.
Non-lethal forms of restraint, such as magical restraint or sleep, those kind of things, or does it have to be physical violence?
All are acceptable.
Okay.
Violence is preferred just because sometimes, like these engagement parties can get kind of dull, so violence is kind of encouraged, but it's up to you.
Also, we're security and entertainment. I actually do have a contract for that. You're gonna have to pay extra for the entertainment.
It seems only fair.
That's fair enough. I think that's reasonable, since that is an additional service.
I can juggle, and Vy'ral takes out 2 balls and starts juggling.
Now, Owyn, being a bard, a traveling entertainer, reaches into his fancy ascot shirt and pulls out a pre-made contract and says, "If you don't mind, could you sign here, please?"
Look at this first, and then she snaps, and the contract disappears.
Oh.
And then it pops back, and she goes, "Okay, that means I can sign it." And
thank you for your patronage.
And as she signs, as she does the little like flourish at the end, you hear like a little like ding, like the sound effect just like manifest. And she goes, "Alrighty then. Very quickly, before I let you get to your security, how do you feel about the greenery? Is green the color we should go with?"
Really important question. Above table, does the greenery match the greenery of the emerald?
It does not.
Vy'ral just shakes her head, but she's hiding something.
Roll a deception check.
Oh man. Come on. Nat 20! So 21.
Nice.
It looks lovely. Everything is beautiful.
You're so right. I shouldn't have doubted myself. And she goes, "Thank you for your expertise and for your assistance. With that, I have other things to do," and snaps her fingers and disappears.
Oh.
I don't like that.
How large is the glass cylinder? Like, is it like this
It
big,
is.
or is it like ginormous, or?
Think, I would say it is probably like probably about human height. It's on a pedestal. The glass is covering the top portion of it, and where the emerald sits is, your average person's chest height.
Kind of like a museum piece.
Exactly. Yes, it very
Gotcha.
much looks like a museum piece looking. if Mission Impossible music started playing, you would expect someone to be rappelling down and like trying to like laser cut their way into it.
Okay, gotcha.
I start knocking at different points on the cylinder to test its density and make sure things look all right.
What do you propose you roll for that?
You know, she's not really trying anything. She doesn't even know it. Investigation.
I'm interested in this. And I would like to play further with this.
Good, I'm glad. Investigation seems unfair because it's my intelligence, so it's so high, and she's such an idiot.
Maybe like an Arcana?
Yeah, same stat, but let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. Either way.
She's fallen her way up into being a good wizard, so that sounds good. Alrighty. 24.
Oh,
Natural 18.
Yeah. You can tell that there is one spot where if you tap the glass just right, it will pop open.
Interesting. I stand right in front of that spot. And I fully take advantage of looking like a security guard, and I'm like,
roll intimidation. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, unless. But okay, fabulous. What is everyone else doing?
I'll also whisper that to the rest of the party. I'll say, make sure you check this spot and you make sure you watch this spot extra good, guys.
Owyn is going to turn to Grugnir. I'm going to get down on, bend down like I'm talking to a kid. Be like, root beer, my friend. How loud can you yell?
Very.
Oh, sorry. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't hear that.
Very.
Sorry. Just one more time. I couldn't quite catch that.
Grugnir does not take the bait.
It's funny. I'm not trying to set up a bit. It's your connection. I can't hear what you're saying.
No, I thought you were trying to bait me. No, he can yell very loud. He can like bellow very loud.
It was funny though.
That was really funny.
Very good, root beer. Very good. So your job is to stand here and yell very loudly if somebody should try and come up to this cylinder and take the ring. You got that, buddy?
Yeah, he sees. So Grugnir sees sorry. Meg, what's your character's name? Apologies.
Mine,
Vy'ral. Vy'ral sees Vy'ral standing right next to it. Doesn't fully understand that she's not trying to steal it, and just starts screaming. It's like steal, yelling, stealing, thief.
Exactly like that.
Owyn's gonna scoop him up and put his hand over his mouth not her buddy, she's on our team, we don't have the same job. Okay, maybe I should have been more clear. Anybody except for the four of us comes up to the cylinder and tries to steal the ring. That's when you start yelling. Okay, thank you, buddy. Okay. That was really good practice.
He is
all
really
of the
loud.
Servants have turned to look at y'all and are just doing a okay.
Right, I do a little wave.
Important. Cletus has entered the chat.
Baby.
Very grumpy old man. Little baby. Okay. Alrighty. Cletus, what are we doing next? No input? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so you all have done your pre-security checks. Is there anything else you would like to do before the guests start to arrive?
So the reason that I set Grugnir onto alarm duty is because I would like to investigate the room, see if there's anything that the potential intruders could come in and try and exploit here.
Okay, fantastic. Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be a 5.
Looks normal.
I'm actually gonna change that. You actually got a 16. I follow you and I keep looking around, and I'm like, I kind of help you point out some blind spots and use my portent to give you a 16 on that instead.
Nice.
Excellent.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you for that. What does a 16 get?
Okay. And I actually, before I tell you that, Meg, would you describe what it feels like for people when you use your portent to?
I think people are filled with in the same way that Vy'ral has fallen up into being like a good divination wizard. She doesn't want people to feel like she is doing it for them. It's more like she's helped you redirect your own potential in a way where you are a little bit more successful or a little bit less successful, because my second one is a natural one that I have to use for today. But it's just kind of like she'll say something that's like a little helpful, or maybe like angle your shoulder a little bit and be like, maybe that way. And her eyes do glow like a creepy blue as she does it.
I love that. Okay, excellent. Alrighty. So with that 16, you notice that some of the stones around the display case seem to be a little loose. You can't pry them up or anything like that, but you notice that there's something kind of funky is going on with the stones immediately surrounding the display case.
Okay, can I investigate the stones further?
You may.
Okay.
Let's see. Will you give me an Arcana check?
Arcana, great, yes, because I did just roll another investigation and got another 5.
You roll an investigation check. I'm kidding.
Mr. Consistent.
Okay, well, great news, guys. It's not a 5. It is, in fact, a 6.
You are moving up.
I'm doing great.
Can I roll
Yeah.
as well, since I'm there, right behind him, looking over his shoulder? Encouragingly, of course. Alrighty, Arcana.
You gotta give him that natural 1 now.
No, but it's a dirty 20.
Nice.
You can tell there is an enchantment on these stones that would let someone, if the caster of the spell were to step on one of the stones, they would turn invisible.
Ooh. And are we right up on the dais where the cylinder is?
Yes, this is kind of in the perimeter. So all of these stones that seem to feel a little bit loose, they have this spell cast on them.
Can I trip it? Oh no, I'm not a caster, so it wouldn't. I'm not the caster, so never mind. Interesting. I share with the group.
Grugnir doesn't fully understand how that spell works, but he does understand it sounds bad. So I take my great axe Stella and using the hilt, try to like break the ranks.
Hey, will you give me a strength check? So just your D20 and then whatever your strength modifier is.
Yes, I'm pulling out the D20. That is a 23.
You got him. You have smashed all of these rocks. So are you going to each of them, or we're just trying to smash 1 or 2?
We're smashing all of the rocks around the cylinder. Like, I don't understand which ones are bad or why, right? I don't fully get it. So I'm just smashing all of them. We're just breaking all of them up.
Excellent.
Y'all said they were bad, so no more rocks. Grugnir's just saying, no more rock, no more rock, no more rock, as he's chopping them all up.
A direct tactic.
We've got a fine powder just like around.
Yeah.
He's a strong little fella.
Can me and Owyn sense if the Arcana has been properly dismissed with this physical attack?
I mean, I need you to roll another Arcana check for that.
Alrighty. Can one of us give the other the help action? Casters teaming up together?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give you the help action.
Alrighty. Oh, that's always when I do bad.
Please let this be when Meg's run looks out.
Oh, 21.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can tell that it's still there. However, the Arcana is like the spell is still cast. However, it is tied to the matter of the rocks. So yeah, it's tied to the matter of the rocks. So
All right,
wherever
so-
the physical, physical rocks, whatever shape they are in, that is where the magic is located.
I kneel down and I say, everybody, without soiling our nice formal clothing, we've got to get all this dust out of here. And I start scooping.
Owyn's gonna be like, oh, wait a moment. I'm gonna, come here, to one of the servants. Come here. Hey, you, come here a second.
One of the...
You.
Okay, roll persuasion, please.
Excuse me.
It's gonna be an 11.
One of them very hesitantly walks up to you and is like, what?
It's for the witch. She needs something. Come here. Yo, what's your name?
I start shaking their hand. My hands are covered in dust.
If I tell you my name, will you stop doing this?
Of course.
Need it for the report, okay? What's your name?
It's Carlton.
Carlton, it's nice to meet you, Carlton. I'm Owyn Selene. It's nice to meet you. Listen, I need you and your buddies. I need somebody to come over here and bring a broom and a dustpan. You see this mess? You see this big mess that's just happened around here? If the witch sees this, she's gonna lose her mind. I'm gonna need somebody to come clean this up immediately.
You're right. I'll be right back. And he kind of heads back towards that little the meeting hub that you came from earlier, and comes out with a few other people, and they start cleaning up all the rocks.
Thank you, Carlton.
As they approach, Grugnir starts shouting, just sounding the alarm again.
Like, we're not thieves. We're just trying to do our work.
Rook's gonna reach down and like pick him up and like try and like carry him further away. Just
still yelling.
Very loud, but just
Grugnir
try and
or
run away.
Grugnir or the servant?
Grugnir.
Okay, excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So while they're being yelled at and being called thieves, they're like getting everything all swept up, and they're like, okay, all right, where do you want us to put it?
Oh, just throw it away. Throw it in the waste bin.
What's a waste bin?
Where do you put your garbage? The things you don't need anymore.
Okay. And they walk over to the window and they toss it out the window.
Oh my, okay, that's fine. Alright, that's not gonna come back and bite us later, I'm sure.
Alrighty, you have cleared
Grugnir
all of
senses the party's frustration at this guy and pushes the servant out the window. Because he hears trash, that's where they put the trash, so he just pushes the servant. And turns around
What story are we on,
and thumbs up, right? Looking for approval. Like, yeah, I did it. It's where the trash goes.
I'm gonna cautiously walk over to the window and take a peek outside.
I was gonna say, if we're on a higher than the first story, I am gonna cast Featherfall on him. Hand's face.
Can we freeze hand?
I don't know if you're frozen or if you're just really...
That's always
Everyone
the
gets
goal.
mad at him, and the trash goes out the window. So I pushed the trash out the window. I failed to see the problem.
Buttoned up. That's airtight logic, let me tell you. But I will cast
Right.
Featherfall on them when hand returns. Oh no.
We may be having more technical difficulties here. Either that or she's just aghast at what happened.
I mean, it could be both.
He's that again.
It's probably both.
Hi everyone, we're back. Special shout out to James for rolling with all of the punches of our tech issues. James, you are the hidden hero of the evening. But we're back. And
we're casting Featherfall.
And where I left off, an innocent man was thrown out a window. We're bringing defenestration back.
Listen, the party was mad at him. He wasn't innocent. People were mad.
You're so right.
Genuine question though. That does bring up the question, Hannah, is are we actually high up enough that fall would have killed somebody?
Oh yeah.
All right, I follow, and I say, "Oh no!" And you see like a little bit of like magic that shaped like little feathers come out of my hand and start to circle him as he's being defenestrated, and I lose the spell slot.
Excellent.
Okay.
Alrighty. As Carlton hits the softly lands on the ground, he says, "You know what? Fuck this! I quit," and just walks off the castle property. And that is most likely the last you will see of Carlton in this castle.
No, I lean out there and I say,
"That says it, William.
I'm sorry."
Harry is looking extremely proud of himself.
Good job.
Alrighty. Anything else y'all would like to do before guests start to arrive?
I don't have any good spells for this. Like none of the little like alarm. I don't have anything good. Just weird shit.
I've got alarm covered. Don't you worry.
I do have Tremor Sense as a bonus action. So at some point, if we think somebody's trying to break in and we can't see them, I do have that.
Okay.
Yeah. So if at any point we think somebody's being sneaky, Grugnir can, stomp on the ground and feel the tremors.
Excellent.
Then defenestrate them.
Then defenestrate.
I'm trying to teach Grugnir what the word defenestration means.
I'm not going to understand. Well, I'm going to understand in spirit. I'm not going to remember the word.
Actually, I get defenestration on an emotional level. Alrighty. So with that, the four of you, I'm assuming in your guard positions, the guests start to arrive. And you notice a lot of these guests seem very, very regal. Most of them have an air of importance about them. The best finery you've ever seen. And you see that the majority of the attendants seem to be of elvish descent. There's, a few humans here and there, but primarily you're seeing elves streaming into the room.
I still am looking fully Secret Service-y. I have my arms crossed, and I've taken a copper wire, and I hold it to my ear like an earpiece, and I cast message to everyone. I say, make sure to keep watch for any sudden invisibilities. Then we'll know who's casting. Keep your eyes sharp, everyone. Over.
If you see any invisible people, let us know.
Grugnir is standing by the window he just threw Carlton out of, and is just staring at people entering. Almost like I'm going to do it. Give me a reason.
I'm going to do it.
Staring.
I just learned a new word, and I'm going to use it on you.
Yeah, exactly. Defenestration.
This girl's only got 3 more first level spell slots left, let me tell you.
Alrighty. As you all are standing and watching, 4 people stand out to you amongst the crowd. Mostly because they all have one thing in common, and that is that they all have that seems to be like matching crowns. on their heads. They're very small, nothing huge or ornate, but just enough that there's finery on their heads that does distinguish them from the rest of the guests. Two men and two women, and they are mingling amongst the guests. One of the women is approached by the witch. As you're standing there, she takes her hand, and the two of them tend to stay together for the rest of the event. And as you're going about, anything you'd like to do while you're on your guard duty?
I'm keeping a lookout for invisible people, and I'm still laughing at that. That was very funny.
I think Rook is getting kind of distracted. He's seeing everybody in the party, and he's feeling like he's just kind of feeling the vibe and like taking snacks off of trays, and just kind of popping them in his mouth and just kind of like, yep.
Okay. Yeah. Can I get a dexterity check from you?
Yes. That is 18.
18. Okay, yeah. Describe the cool maneuver that you do to get the snacks off the tray.
So I think he's just kind of like whatever kind of like background music is happening. He's just kind of like going with the vibe. It's kind of very Owen Wilson about it all. Just kind of like, how you doing? Kind of nodding at people. Sees a snack, go by. Oh, thank you, and takes a little canapé or whatever off the thing. And just kind of pops it in his mouth and spins and. He's he's kind of like trying to mingle, but he's very much does not because he's standing out as a big green orc in a purple tuxedo. But he feels like he is right at home and just kind of like going about his business. But maybe picking up a little flute of champagne and then does like a little spin and puts it on somebody else's tray and just kind of like kind of. He's doing finger guns, He's
the finger guns, yes.
Yeah.
This is one charismatic barbarian. I almost thought.
He's a bit of an entertainer, so.
I almost thought I wrote it down wrong because I usually write barb when I was like, did I get it wrong?
Yeah, he's not quite a barbarian, but he does have an entertainer in his background, so he can play instruments, and he was like a gladiator. He's kind of like a think WWE wrestler, but now he wants to be respected for his art.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Very nice.
So
I feel like
basically is who we're dealing with.
What's that?
Like desperately wants to be what we're dealing with the Rock. Like Dwayne Rock Johnson. Is who we're dealing with.
Dwayne the Rook Johnson.
Not quite, but yeah.
Okay.
Like in that vein.
I'm writing that down.
If he were to have, sorry, this is like an over the table question.
Yes.
If he were to have a gladiator performance name, would it be chess themed or like?
No, it's actually he's the wolf.
Okay, the wolf.
Yeah.
There we go.
And he's stealing snacks, so he's hungry like the wolf.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky, we may discover this in game as well.
It's entirely possible.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Well, as you all, anyone else doing anything of note?
I was just thinking that Owyn, being the bard that he is. Oh, go ahead.
I know. I was going to say, Grugnir, having learned what defenestration is now desperately trying to listen to see if the guy will make fun of her hair because he wants to defend from another person. He was told in one instance he could kill, and is now desperately searching for it.
So, with that, are you following around the two men with the crowns, or just like any man?
Any guy. We're just walking. We are just listening.
Any elvish man, you're like.
Because she didn't explain like what they looked like. I asked, and she wouldn't. So any elf, I'm kind of mingling through. I'm just listening for one of them, like, try me, bitch, right? Like, we are waiting to see if somebody makes fun of some hair tonight.
You're like, dude, I dare you. I dare you to make fun of her.
I dare you. I dare you.
Amazing. Adrian, you were about to say something?
Yeah, I was just saying, being the bard that Owyn is, he's going to be schmoozing in the crowd, socializing as much as he can, and most of all, trying to see if he can figure out who might be a threat.
Okay. Excellent.
Rook feels like he's doing that, but he's not.
You're doing your best, buddy.
I go by my earpiece, which is actually just the message cantrip, and I go, "We're doing an incredible job. Everybody, keep it up."
Yeah,
Don't see any invisible people.
Are really great.
I haven't seen any invisible people yet, but I'm keeping an eye out. Don't you worry.
Alrighty. Okay. Owyn, if you could give me a investigation check.
Okay. Be a 9.
Okay. You just noticed that the royals that the 4 siblings, they seem to keep popping up in your view very frequently.
Okay. Popping up in my view where? Near the cylinder?
You rolled a 9, so they just keep popping up into your view.
Okay.
With a 9, it clicks in your head. You're like, I'm seeing them cross my path a lot. So okay. And with that, as you're all meandering around the party, schmoozing, looking to kick ass, and the like, as you're going around.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm not going around. Vy'ral is like, she's right on that one spot. She's right on that spot. She's locked in.
And with the sunglasses too, it's like it's a total super service.
Oh, I had said, as soon as you said that we were in formal wear, I was like, she's looking like a Secret Service agent. She's up there.
Well, as you're standing there, all of a sudden, the entire room goes black. And as the lights come back on,
before the lights come back on, I use my bonus action of Tremor Sense to see if anybody's going for the ring, to see if that's happening.
Okay. So you use your Tremor Sense. There is absolutely someone in addition to Vy'ral who is by that ring case. But
I start screaming thief. I feel it. And just scream at the top of my lungs, thief.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights as quickly as possible, hoping it's not magical darkness.
All right. Unfortunately, it is very magical darkness, and the lights come back on, and the ring is missing.
No!
The case is completely empty. It looks to be untouched, but it is, however, completely empty. And with that, we're going to take a quick break.
Hey.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. We have made it. And last we left you, lights went out, lights came back on, ring is gone. And as the lights have come back on, the witch that you spoke to earlier left.
We didn't even defenestrate someone this
Am I
time.
frozen?
You did, Bert.
You were frozen for a minute. I think you're back now.
I'm back. I'm back.
You froze just for a sec.
We did throw Carlson out the window again.
Again? I thought he quit.
We got him. We brought him back.
But as the light comes on, the witch, after Grugnir set off his alarm, the witch is also screaming. So we have two people screaming in the room. One screaming.
Is she also screaming thief?
She is also screaming thief.
So
he's going
thief. Sorry to interrupt you. I was thinking during the break. I was trying to brainstorm. With my tremor sense, it has a range of 60 feet. Has the thief gotten out of that radius? Like, did they immediately just go poof?
The thief did not. With all of the commotion, there's so many people in the room, you can't quite tell where they've gone. But you haven't felt anyone leave the room.
Mm-hmm. So can I shout, close doors? Just start shouting, close the doors, close the doors, close the doors, close the doors.
Yeah.
And hopefully people will listen.
Will you roll persuasion for me?
Well, guess what? I have a +2 for that, so it shouldn't suck.
So what's your nat 20?
Oh, that's a 10.
Okay, and is that with the +2?
Yeah, that's with the +2.
Okay, with that, a couple servants hear you, and the door to what I'm calling in my head kind of like the home base where everyone's been kind of working out of, like the kitchen area, that's been closed off, and the main entrance has been closed off.
Okay. So
Vy'ral
I go
staring at her. Go ahead.
Yeah, I shout, they have not left the room. And then I look very proud because I'm like, I've contributed.
Vy'ral is staring at herself, fearing that, as the witch had said before, an elf would take this, and she herself, being an elf standing so nearby and knowing all the vulnerabilities, she's just, you can read on her face, she's like, did I do this without my own knowledge of this? She starts checking her pockets, like...
It's like going through TSA, like, what if I accidentally have a gun?
What if I have a knife? She checks her rings, she's like, oh no.
What if I have an uncut brick of cocaine in my bag that I forgot about?
Oh my god, I forgot I had that.
It's like Jess and New Girl. She's like, I want
that. No, exactly.
In the commotion, Owyn is scanning the crowd, looking specifically for the 4 people that kept popping up in his vision before.
Alrighty, and
Rook, when the lights came up, Rook was just like kind of in mid-bite with a drink in his hand, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And he's going to notice. He's going to look. He sees that the ring is missing, and sees that it's Vy'ral.
Yeah.
Sees that she's like kind of concerned. He's going to make way over. It's really like, "Hey, what's going on? Are you okay?"
I can't say for certain that I didn't do this.
Oh no! I mean, no, it wasn't you. Why would you take it?
He said, "Look out for an elf," and I was standing right here and all the vulnerabilities. I'm not 100% sure,
Yeah,
and
I know. Well, but I mean, you're an elf, but you're not the elves. I mean, you're not like the elves they're looking for, right?
That's good evidence. I'm putting that in the innocent column, and she takes her notebook, which she always carries, and you can see she's written innocent and guilty, and it's whether she is innocent or guilty, and she goes, not specific elf they pointed out. Okay.
Yeah,
good
right.
point.
She said it was like the siblings, right? Of her girlfriend, right?
No.
You're not a sibling.
I'm not. I'm no one's sibling.
Well, there you go.
You can tell she gives off big only child energy. Like, after my parents had me, they said, that's enough.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a big old like pat on the shoulder that's probably a little too hard, and so like, there you go, just cheer up, and let's see if we can find that ring.
And I'll keep looking for invisible people.
Looking for invisible people and thumbed gooses. Those are
jokes on you. When I level up, I'm going to take True Sight.
But you haven't yet.
Level spell on True Sight. Continue, everyone.
Meg is just trying to figure out how to derail everything that I planned for you all. Alrighty.
Two questions for you, Hannah.
Yes.
When I'm scanning the crowd, first of all, do I see all 4 of the royals?
You do. You do see all 4 of the royals, and they are all within. They are all within 10 feet of the column.
Okay. And some of the residual dust is still around the cylinder from where we broke up those stones. Do we notice disturbances, footprints, anything like that?
Oh ho ho! Okay. Go ahead and roll. What would you like to roll for this?
I think investigation might be the best. Okay. I always think of that as being like a detective type skill check. So
absolutely.
That's going to be a 14.
A 14. You notice that there is some dust disturbed. And one of the siblings, one of the brothers, is standing a little too far away from where you see the dust was disturbed, for it to have been him.
Well, and also, I forget, it was Owyn, right, who had very shiny shoes, right? So would you say he might be an expert in the patina of a shoe that might have stepped in dust?
That's a very good question. I'm going to retroactively say yes.
Danny, talk to me about the shiny shoes.
Why not? Silly. But yeah, you can tell, it looks like, based on what you're seeing in front of you, who you will learn at some point, the oldest brother, of the trio, looks like he is most likely too far to have been able to have made that disturbance in the dust.
Okay, so we can potentially narrow it down.
So we think a caster set some kind of preemptive boon to themselves. Yes. Can I maybe do an Arcana roll as we kind of are narrowing in on them and see if I recognize anybody who looks kind of like has the components of a caster, maybe a spell book of a wizard or the arcane focus of a sorcerer?
You may.
Cleric. Alrighty.
While she's doing that, is the glass container still where it was?
Yes, the glass container is still in the same spot that it was. However, that trap door, that like trick door that you all discovered earlier, is open.
No. Vy'ral falls to her knees. She's like, I tried so hard. I've watched it. In the end, it didn't even matter. She loves Linkin Park. I got a 16 on the Arcana check.
Okay, 16 on the Arcana check. You can tell that there are, other than, outside of your crew, there are... Oh no, we lost a Meg. Oopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
I fell into a trapdoor.
Good news, guys. No! I am seeing an invisible person. Oh, she's back.
We We see an invisible person. Yay!
And you know what? It's the elf. She did it. J'accuse.
I write in my book, I'm like, lock her up. Oh no, it happened again.
Oh no!
Oh man!
Everybody, check your pockets.
Everyone specifically check Vyral's pocket.
I think you might have to go back to the phone, like I did.
No,
I think she was.
it's been me all along. Come on, camera. Leaving you. Might have to go back.
Thank you again, James, for your incredible tech support. We couldn't do this without you. And you know what? While we've taken a quick break, just a quick reminder, shout out to Totomori for the lovely music that you hear playing in the background of all of our Tea House streams, as well as TTRPG Swag for supporting and providing our swag. Okay, alrighty. Everything went dark. Vy'ral asked me a question that I do not remember.
I just was zeroing in on the people who we kind of clocked as the brothers and
Yes.
family.
Where are we getting magic from? Was the question?
Yeah. But now she's also actively sobbing. Now she's actively sobbing as her computer continues to stop working.
feels like magic when that happens. Alrighty. Thank you again to James and all of our lovely career tech support homies who have been providing their advice throughout the evening. We are making it work. Because tech is hard. Alrighty. With that, you can detect that there are other outside of the party of the four of you. There are 5 large sources of magic within this room. They are the siblings and also the witch. So, but
I mean, you're say all 4 of them are casters. I was like, dang.
But outside of the family, and like you can confirm, whoever did this had to be one of these 5 people.
Pick me in. It was me.
And the witch walks up to you all and says, I know, but I don't think that this was your work. I think this was probably a really, really strong spellcaster, and that's how they got by you. Because you're already such a good spell casting person. So they had to have been really strong to get by you.
Thank you. That means a lot to hear that from you.
You're welcome. And she like awkwardly pats you on the head.
Just never failed me, or I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And remind me roughly how tall Vy'ral is.
5'5", 5'6".
Okay. So she is actually just she's reaching up a little bit, but not much.
I could stretch my ears. Goes back to security mode. She's like, I'm back. I'm gonna get on top of this. We're gonna figure this out.
Anything else you would like to do to try and investigate into these siblings?
So of the 4 siblings, right? So it's like group of 5, 4 siblings for the witch, right?
Or it's one of them is the witch's girlfriend, and then the girlfriend's 3 siblings.
Just 3 siblings, right. Okay. So of the 3 siblings, is there 1 guy and 2 girls, or
it's
2 girls
2
and 1?
guys? It's 2 guys, 1 girl. So it's
Okay.
Yeah, we have the 2 oldest brothers, and then an older sister.
So I ask her, which one mean brother? Because she said
haircut thing.
And we're talking to the girlfriend or the witch.
Well, we're talking to the witch. Which
Okay.
one mean brother?
Which one's the
I
mean
just
one?
pointed. Yeah.
Admin, and she points at the brother who is closest to the where things were moved around.
All right. Grugnir breaks into a full-on sprint to tackle him, because he's told that he can kill this guy, right? And has figured he's the closer one. We're gonna kill him. He's dying tonight, right? He stole the ring. He's dying tonight. Breaks into a full-on sprint.
You gotta goad him into insulting the hair. I say, no, you have to go to him first. You can't just outright kill.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say anything about my hair, so you can only maim him.
Thumbs up as he's still running. He understands. Instead of screaming kill, he's screaming maim as he barrels into this elf.
It really
you
is
have a very interesting approach to security.
He's a special little guy.
Yeah, I am a special little guy. When I knock him over, does anything immediately fall out? He is on the ground, out of air. Has anything fallen out of this fucker?
Can you just roll a d20 for me?
Sure.
Actually,
18.
Go ahead and give me. Oh, okay. I was going to give you your strength modifier for that, but 18 will do it.
I mean, yeah.
When you knock him over, something does fall out of his pocket. However, it's not a ring. It is, however, a sheet of paper detailing how he would try to steal the ring.
I grab that as proof that he would try to do it because I can't read. So I just assume these diagrams are him stealing it and start dragging him towards the window. Like, it's slow going, but he's coming with me to the window. I learned what defenestrate means. Like, Grugnir under his breath is chanting, defenestrate, 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 as he's just dragging him over.
And this guy's going, no.
He's on the ground. He doesn't have a say here.
He says, no. And he, let's do an opposed. I'm going to do a dexterity roll, and you're going to do a strength check to see if you can hold on to him, and I'm going to see if he can wiggle out. Let's see.
15, 3, 18.
He rolled a 2. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, you got him. You are slowly but surely taking a crown prince closer and closer to a window to throw him out.
He did it.
And by crown prince, I mean he's like 8. He's probably like 9th in line for the throne. But
great. So he doesn't matter. He doesn't matter.
I'm gonna do anything about that, or are we just letting him defenestrate the prince?
I think Rook is gonna just kind of run over, like no, and try and grab the other end of the prince, and like by his. How does Grugnir have him? Where is he pulling from?
Oh, I'm pulling him like I have him in a headlock, and I'm pulling him that way. I'm
gonna try and grab his ankles and try and like kind of pull him back.
Okay, let's do another. I'd like to see another contested strength roll.
From me too.
Yep, one for me. I'd like a strength roll from each of you.
All right, it's
14.
Yeah, no, you beat me. I got a 5, so 5 plus 3 8. Yeah, no, you win. You pop him out.
Is 17.
I'm gonna try to message
17 altogether.
Owyn. I'm gonna try to message Owyn quickly. Once again, full Secret Service mode. Say, get a look at his shoes while he's got him in the footlock.
He's like running over to where Rook is while he's got his ankles elevated up off the ground, and I'm looking at his shoes.
Alrighty. Rook, you have successfully yanked this prince out of Grugnir's hands. And so I like to think that I'd like to think that Owyn kind of just has his feet up in the air, and looking at his shoes. And you see his feet are spotless.
As a shoe expert, I have to say, his feet are not looking very guilty. I do, however, want to take what happened to the diagram that he had. Did Grugnir pick that up?
Holding it. I had a one-armed headlock going. I'm still holding it. If you want it, you can.
Yeah, I'll say, okay, Grugnir, my friend, root beer. Hand me that, please. And I'll take it.
He just hands it. I can't read it anyway, so.
Thank you, my small friend. And I'll take it over to the witch, and I'll say, Madam Witch, take a look at this, why don't you? What do you think of this? And while she's looking at it, I want to study her face very closely, study her reaction very closely.
She's gonna look at it, and she's gonna make. Can I get a perception check?
Yes. 14.
She looks a little confused while she's looking at it.
Okay.
And have you taken a look at the piece of paper yet?
I know what it is because you told me, but I don't know if my character necessarily knows what it is.
Okay. Well, it's written in common. So
Okay.
if he had taken a look at it, I'll go ahead and let you guys know. What you see on it, what's written is, honestly, it's a diagram for a hammer and the glass case. And a list of things like, it says things like giant bear in ballroom. And then it says something along the lines of the wine is gone. And just a list of potential distractions are written out on the sheet of paper. And then all of them crossed out with the diagram of the case and the hammer. And a big question mark next to it.
While this was happening, Vy'ral has fully gone down and is sitting crisscross applesauce, scrolling in her spellbook. Like, she's still going through the pros and cons columns, the innocent, the not innocent columns. She's got Featherfall readied in her left hand in case that escalated. And she's like, I think I'm innocent. Okay. And she takes that beat and she casts Detect Magic specifically at the shoes of the people in front of her.
Okay.
To see whose shoes have traces, especially since maybe Mayhap's hand can have advantage because we'd so thoroughly investigated that specific arcane footprint. Haha, pun intended.
Okay. Of the siblings who are left, who were you casting that at first? Or towards
it's a 30-foot range, so I figured I would just kind of a blanket, make sure I'm within 30 feet, and then like have the magic kind of like spread out for me in like a wave, and like see if like a black light in a party, see if it highlights anybody's face.
Okay, absolutely. As you cast Detect Magic, you see that the trail, you see that there's a set of footprints, maybe like a step back from the case. And then you see that there's no trail of it doesn't trail where you would expect towards the one sibling or the other. It does, however, it doesn't trail towards one sibling or the other. It looks like whoever was there, their feet were there and then their feet were not there anymore.
Oh my gosh.
So we have a general size of the footprints then? We can kind of make that out?
You do. You can see the footprint. It doesn't look, it looks like it's of a men's shoe.
Gotta go full Cinderella on this.
So Grugnir sees that it's a man's shoe and sprints towards the other brother, right? Because we're assuming it's one of these brothers. So he takes a break, from holding the other one at axe point, starts sprinting at the other brother.
Anyone want to do anything? Anyone trying to stop Grugnir, or are we just letting him go?
I actually got a little feather ball in my hand just in case.
Okay, excellent.
I haven't cast it yet. Once it gets close enough for the window, I might say, okay.
Alrighty. Okay, Grugnir, as you're heading towards this other brother, what you doing?
I'm just chanting, like, maim, because that's all I'm allowed to do. I'm not allowed to kill.
All right. And as you're running towards him, shouting, maim, the brother goes, no, okay, and he reaches into his hand or into his pocket and just holds the ring out. And I was like, okay, all right, yep, it was me. Please don't maim me. Please don't maim me. I am 10th in line for the throne. Please don't maim me. And
Grugnir sees he's done a bad thing, grabs his ass and is starting to run toward, and it starts dragging him towards the window.
Someone,
listen,
please?
he knows. Listen, the last guy he threw out didn't die. Okay, so he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that Featherfall was cast. So he grabs and he is booking it towards the window again. Right.
all my first level spells on feather. I mean, if he gets in, like I said, I'm still, once again, she's having this inner turmoil, freaking out, but she has one eye on the corner. I also might, I've got my portent to natural 1 as well that I might cast on you if you.
Well, as you continue to drag him towards the window, the witch comes up to you and says, "All right, hold it," and then takes the ring out of his hand and looks to her betrothed, and goes, "Well, this could have been cooler or like more romantic. With the idea, right?" And and what if I could speak, y'all? I'd be unstoppable.
The technology.
Imagine. And
Take your time, Queen.
This is so embarrassing, y'all. I wrote down all the character names except for the name of the princess. Vidya, there we go. Vidya, who is the princess, says, "Yeah, this will work." And she takes the ring and says, "As you were," and looks at Grugnir and says, "As you were."
So I dropped the brother. Yeah, I just boom. It's the ground with the thud.
And I'm assuming, Vy'ral, did you cast your Featherfall in this moment?
Yeah, we cast Featherfall, you know, I'm dying.
Okay.
What?
Excellent. I'm gonna roll just to see what kind of landing he has. Meg, if you want to do anything with that port type, this might be the moment.
Well, yeah. Who am I giving? Because I don't want to give him a natural 1.
Actually,
a natural 1, Hannah.
Actually, he got a 2. Probably couldn't see that, but he did roll a 2. So he does fall immediately into that giant pile of rubble that was thrown out of the window earlier.
I didn't throw him. Oh yeah, okay.
So as his servants, try to rush and go see him, they can't find him because he is turned invisible as he's landed in this pile of rubble.
Defenestrate. I point out and yell defenestrate, like really proud of the.
It's really smart. Listen. That's an SAT word right there.
Defenestrate.
I'm gonna shoot a thumbs up to Grugnir. Great job, buddy.
Yeah.
I turn to Rook and Owyn and I say, "Don't worry, I did cast Featherfall again."
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I have no more first level spells left.
Alrighty. And with that, now that the princess has her ring and there's no more need for security, suddenly, just through the window that so much defenestration has happened through today, you see a portal of mist start to appear out of that window, and quickly a goose's head pops through and says, "All right, I'm pretty sure you all just committed treason, so I have a feeling you should get back in here ASAP." And he pops his head back in, and if you were to turn around, there are guards that are trying to come in, that are coming into the room. They're currently trying to go through that door that was closed earlier. Good job, Grugnir. They're trying to come through that main entrance. How would you all like to proceed?
Grugnir, having learned so the portal is just outside the window, right?
Yes, it is it is maybe 1 or 2 feet away from the window.
All right. Grugnir, having learned what defenestration means, wants to do it again. And so he picks up Rook and throws him out the window into the portal.
Does Rook want to be thrown? If not, Rook can do a contested strength throw.
I think Rook is probably distracted and caught off guard, so I think he's gonna go. Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeet.
And then yeets him, and then I follow through.
Amazing.
I stand there really torn. I'm like, should I turn myself in? I turn to Owyn. I'm like, I still think I might have been involved in this. I'm just not 100% sure. I don't even know what country we're in that we could have committed treason for, but I feel like it would be the right thing to do. But I don't want to disappoint Wayne. I'm not sure.
I think clearly you're in the innocent here. I mean, we found the ring on the other guy.
But I might have been a party involved.
How could you have possibly been a party involved? Other than the fact that you're an elf, there's lots of elves here. Were they involved too? Are you a tick?
Vy'ral looks at the entire sea of elves that are at this party and she goes, fair point, and she heads for the portal.
Seeing that the rest of the party has jumped through, Owyn is going to attempt to jump through the portal as well, but bounces back. Bounces off of the portal. Can't make it through. And his bosom, his breast, is glowing. Reaches in and finds the magical contract that the witch signed that has gone unfulfilled. And he can't leave. And so he approaches the witch and says, "Excuse me, madam, I believe it's time for you to pay your due."
What's that?
Well, you signed a contract here, 500 gold pieces for entertainment.
A better lawyer. And she snaps her fingers, and suddenly a pouch full of coins appears at your, like, on your belt. And you have your 500. She's like, but like, okay, you should probably run because I think those guys will kill you. But at some point in the future, I would like to actually hear if you're good at music. But like, Scoodle.
Okay, thank you. And as Owyn tries to run away, now with 500 gold pieces on his belt, his pants on the ground. Trips over his pants, picks his pants back up, is carrying them. It's very heavy. Jumps through the portal. The contract has vanished because it is fulfilled, and he makes it through.
I stick my head through really quickly and I say, throwing defenestrations is considered the height of entertainment in some countries, you know?
It's very true.
Defenestration.
All right. After you all have gone through the portal. Before I tell you more about the other side of the portal, I just want to read something that made it into the chat just now. Turn sound on at the mention of bosom. Okay. Just had to read that one from the chat real quick.
You're welcome.
And we'll say it again,
And I will.
One more time for the kids at home. Bosom. Right. You all have passed into the portal, and with that, you see that Wayne is calmly awaiting you all coming through and says, "Alrighty. How was your adventure?"
Honestly, Wayne, I'm a lot more confused than when we started this journey.
That tends to
I
happen.
learned what defenestrate means.
Good. You see, these adventures are educational. We all learn something. Sometimes it's a new spell, sometimes it's a new word. But yeah, no, visits to Umvaldia's castle tend to leave one with more questions than answers. But apparently also vocab words.
In the excitement of it all, Owyn had almost forgotten. But now that we're back and we're safe and 500 gold coins richer, Owyn thinks to himself, I really have to pee.
Does he think that or say this out loud?
Loud?
Says it out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. Wayne says, "Alrighty, then go piss, girl," and he points towards. He uses his wing to gesture towards the door. Thank you all for your time today. I appreciate you all. Have a good one.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thanks, Wayne.
And then,
Wayne.
as you're all heading out the door, he says, "And don't forget your payment on the way out." And he puts his wing up for a crisp high five.
Of course I'm going to high five the goose.
I would like for all of you to roll for crispness.
Roll for... okay.
That's on the D20, right?
Yeah, just a straight D20 roll.
That is a 19.
Excellent.
That's great.
16.
Excellent.
I don't know how to just roll a D20.
18. Highest roll of the night for me.
17.
The crispness of that is a crisp row of high fives on the way out.
Wow. We've all learned something.
And we all learned something.
I feel Wayne's hand to study the anatomy of the thumb. Yeah.
Wayne goes, "Vy'ral, quit making it weird." Alrighty. Anyone else have anything to say as they head out the portal?
That's it for me.
I cast Featherfall on all of us as we leave.
80s slow-mo.
With that, that's the end of our adventure. Thank you all so much for joining us this fine evening. And hope to see you all next time. All right, say bye, stream.
Yeah.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.